Thanks
Man,
for that, Joe.
we look good on the air. I know that.
Before we get started, we'd like to recognize the Metlakatla Mischief Seniors tonight. Number 10, Katrina Johnson. Number 12, Number 14, Tegan Guthrie Buxton. Number 15, Drina Hayward. Number 21, Marissa Yelanimi. Number 22, Tanisha Nelson. Number 23, Jocelyn Casperson. Next, we would like to recognize our C-Team seniors that play for Mt.Edgecumbe High School basketball. Tiny Lowell. Sherelle Miller. Madison Stump. Laurel Pelkin. Wolfstar Duran. Caitlin Romanoff. And Chelsea Zakar. We can have Wolfstar come down to the floor. Madison Stump down to the floor. There we go, ladies. Thank you. Like you ladies to stay up there because we got one more thing we need to do. So today is Wolfstar Duran's 18th birthday. So I'd like to sing happy birthday to her. Everybody on three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Next, we'd like to recognize our seniors on the varsity basketball team. Nikki Pedlow is a 4-year senior from Barrow, Alaska, and the manager for this year's basketball team. Her plans after MEHS are to attend college and major in health and science in hopes of becoming a future nurse. Her favorite memories of basketball at MEHS are being around the girls every practice. They all have goofy personalities, which makes my day even better. A special shout out and thank you. A special thanks to her family and friends for supporting her with everything. Nikki Pedlo. Our next senior, Tessa Kupchaya, a 4-year senior from Togiak, Alaska, has played basketball at MEHS for 4 years. Her plans after MEHS: I plan on serving in the Alaska National Guard while I attend Alaska Christian College for 2 years and go on to a university to eventually become a professional pilot. Favorite basketball memories at MEHS. My favorite basketball memory was when I was a sophomore and we lost all our regular season games against Sitka. In our first game at regionals, we came back and beat them twice to win a regional title and went to state in Anchorage. She'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to her mom and dad for always supporting her on and off the court, all the coaches who made me into the player that I am today, and my teammates throughout the years. I'd also like to thank my friends, especially Bristol Charlie, for always being there for me when my family couldn't. Tessa Kupchaya. Next, we have a 2-year senior from Yakutat, Danielle Go. She's played ball at MEHS for 2 years. Her plans after Mt.Edgecumbe: go on to college out of state to get a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. Her favorite memory of basketball is going to Hawaii my junior year and just spending time with my teammates and getting to know them. She'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to my dad, my stepdad, my brother, and especially my mom for always supporting me and teaching me to be a better person. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. I also want to thank my coaches, Coach Forrester, Coach Janet, Coach Livermore, Coach Monica, for taking the time to help us at practice and for being patient with us. I'm very thankful for my teammates for cheering me up and having my back. I've created a bond with each and every one of you, and I wouldn't have survived this season with you girls. I'm going to miss you all. Danielle, go. I'd like to turn it over to head coach, Kathy Forrester, to say a few things about her seniors.
Mine's going to be really brief. So I just want to say with Nikki, I don't know why you want to be our manager, but I appreciate it because to me it would be the most boring thing in the world. Come down and watch us run up and down the court. But you do it, and I appreciate it so much that you did it more than 1 year. So thank you for that. These two yahoos, I was trying to find some adjectives for these girls. I come up with both of them. I could use respectful, kind, caring, competitive, hardworking, and supportive, not just of their teammates, but of me too, and I appreciate that. Danny, you have such a great attitude. You're always positive. If you feel something negative, you should never show it, and I appreciate that. You're always optimistic about everything. And you know, I like the fact that you've never stirred up any controversy, so, except for maybe when we're driving. So, by the way, we do have a video of Danny Go-Go Girl video that will be on sale after the game in over here. Some inside joke. It's on video, Danny. Tessa, I've known you for 4 years. You have worked so hard to get from a JV player to a varsity player. Probably the hardest working young lady I've ever met. And you came with an attitude like I didn't know how to how to change that attitude, but it changed, and from there it propelled you into this wonderful young woman, and I adore you. You know, I got to bring it up. The only time I've ever gotten really mad at this girl is when I needed an intentional foul called. Oh no. I'm like, Tessa, you got to foul. We need to get this, you need to stop the clock. So, were you a sophomore? Freshman, sophomore? I don't even remember. But she literally tackled this girl out of bounds. She like tackled her. I'm like, I was so mad. I don't think I've ever been so mad at a player in my life. And then, of course, she started crying, and I felt bad. She didn't do it on purpose. It was unintentional, intentional foul. So, anyway, I love that story about you. I will always remember you because of that. Thank you. Thank you guys for a wonderful season. Wait. Hang on. We have Bristol who has something she wants to say.
Dear seniors, today is the day that you always wished would come sooner, only to find that the day arrived, wishing for it to come was the last thing you truly ever wanted. When stepping out onto the court for the very last home games, take a moment to stand quietly and look into the crowd, look at your teammates, to your coaches, and remember the way this made you feel, as this is a feeling you will remember for the rest of your life. Today and every day moving forward will be filled with memories that will last you a lifetime. Today is a day bound to be filled with endless amounts of tears, both happy and sad. So let it be. Let these feelings consume you and serve as a reminder that no matter where you go in life, from this very moment, that you have made a family of your own. That all of the little things were really the big things, like nicknames you gave to your teammates, basketball trips, and inside jokes. These things that never seem to mean anything at all are all the things that you will carry with you when you leave this place you call your home away from home. Years from now, you will not remember the wins and losses of each season, but the people that took this journey with you and never let you look back. The teammates that picked you up and carried you through the good and the bad of each day. The ones that taught you to see good in all things. The ones who never let you down, live down the stupid things mainly because they did them with you. And even the ones that you couldn't stand 99% of the time. You remember the coaches that pushed you to never give up. All the times they yelled at and made you run until you couldn't walk. The times they depended on you to be leaders we all know you could be. But more than any of that, you remember the opportunity they gave you to play the game you learned to love, the game that taught you lessons about life, love, and dedication than anything ever could. Please remember a few things. I ask that you remember the impact you've made on your teammates' lives, the time you have spent dedicated to the sport that you love was never ever a waste of your time because you were a better person because of it. I ask you to remember that although the sadness you may hold in your heart overwhelms you, that you have found a part of you along this journey that will help you follow your dreams, whatever they may be. Play your heart out tonight and leave knowing you've given it all you've got just one last time on our home court. Leave knowing you are one of the lucky ones. Remember the love, remember the defeat, remember the laughs and tears, remember the battle wounds, remember this feeling always and forever. I love you guys.
There we have it. How about one more big round of applause for all seniors tonight? Thank you. Cheers, senior night. We will do it at halftime of this game. And also tomorrow night we will do our boys senior night along with our pep band. Those of you that are interested in the Region 5 1A basketball tournament next week here, it will begin Wednesday, February 28th at 8 a.m. You are able to buy tournament passes right now at the front door. I believe tournament passes are going for $50.
I wish we could spend more time, but the girls are about to tip off. So
yeah, let's play ball.
Thanks. I bet he knows these kids pretty well by now. I guess while you're here, you probably know a thing or two about the game of basketball. What can you tell us about these lady Chiefs? You call them the Chiefs or the Miss Chiefs?
They're the Chiefs, the Miss Chiefs. It's all one and the same. Very fundamental. Very fundamental team.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, but we got real hot. All right, hopefully that's better. I wonder what in the world. Anyway, we're back, and we've got a early 6-point lead for the Lady Chiefs. And I'm not sure who's hit that shot, but what kind of, I did want to ask you, Jeff, what kind of state expectations you're aware of in the regional and on to the state tournament with the boys and the girls team?
Yeah, both teams have gone undefeated in their conference play, so they obviously have high hopes for state. I know 2 teams from the region will advance, and again, both have high hopes. The regionals are at Ketchikan this year, so it's just next town over. Should be a good turnout. I've been told that when it's regionals time, it's the last person in town, turn off all the lights.
Yeah, and I'm going to be over there for the regionals, so I may come track you down and say hello again.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, and good luck. I'm sure in a short time you've gotten attached to this team, and
yes,
it'll be fun for you to follow them, hopefully on the way to Anchorage for the state tournament.
Absolutely. There's a lot of passion in the town, and it goes back generations after generations. It's actually funny. I walked in here and saw Dundee Atkinson's name on the wall for Hall of Fame 48. He's Saul Atkinson, lives in Metlakatla. I've spoken with him. He's probably pushing 90 years old right now, but it's a tradition that goes back a long time, and a lot of pride in this game.
And it's, of course, a special thing about Mt.Edgecumbe High School. We've got kids who have played here from all over the state, and it's something that obviously no other school can claim that.
Yep.
And games here really bring the team together, bring the town together,
yep,
and the state together, I should say. So thanks a lot for coming, and I don't know, are you filming this game too?
No, we're actually just following the boy Chiefs. It's when making a movie, it's hard to really have to find a few characters to spend some time with, and a lot of the story is going to be with the fishing side of these things too. I just think, most kids down south, when they have a summer job, maybe they work at a movie theater or a restaurant, make $8, $9 an hour. These kids are out on boats all summer long, making very good money potentially in a very dangerous world. So there's Marissa Yelanimi, long ball. It's always fun to watch the girls too, getting close with the entire team, traveling together.
You could probably watch the girls' games even closer because you're not quite as busy filming and getting into the technical aspects. Ball down the court, along with Bristol Charlie. She's the point guard. Bristol Charlie checks around up top. She passes into number 42, Letitia Scaffelsted, and she puts it in. So now it's 12-7, as Scaffelsted scores 2 points with an inside bucket, about a 5-footer. Metlakatla takes it down, and that's number 22, Tanisha Nelson, the point guard for Metlakatla. Passes to number 12, Alexis Russell. Russell takes it in, stolen Recovered by Metlakatla. Back up top to number 33, Victoria Studstill. That's an awesome name, Victoria Studstill. And it's a foul off the ball. Bristol Charlie picking up the foul. And the ball is now going to be inbounded by number 22, Tanisha Nelson. Up top to number 12, Alexis Russell. She checks, passes back to Nelson. Over to 33, Victoria Studstill. Love that name, Studstill. Inbounded to 15, Drina Hayward, as the ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay here. And number 12, Alexis Russell, inbounding. Excuse me, that's number 2, Tanisha Nelson. They call play number 4, whatever that is. Inbounded to number 12, Alexis Russell, up top, over, into the corner. 22, Tanisha Nelson shoots. It is an air ball, and it's inbounded. Bristol Charlie down the court to number 14. 14 is Kupchik. Kupchik back to Charlie up top, resets. Over to Charlie, Kupchik, back to Charlie. Down low to 21, that's Sasha Secuse. And way to go, that's Danielle Go as Secuse dishes out to Danielle Go. She hits a three-pointer. So now it's 12-10, and the Edgecumbe Lady Braves have pulled back close. It's just a 2-point game. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Metlakatla ball, inbounds. I keep saying inbounds. Dishes inside to number 33. That's Victoria Studstill. Tipped out of bounds, and that's number 12, Alexis Russell, who's going to inbound for Metlakatla. She slams the ball to communicate to her players to begin that play. Inbounds back to number 12, Alexis Russell. Shoots a three-pointer off. Studstill gets fouled, draws the foul. That's kind of an over the back. And that goes to Metlakatla ball. So it's a 2-point game, Edgecumbe ball. As number 14, Tessa Kupchik, brings the ball down the court. Over to Bristol Charlie. Danielle Go, up top. Then to Secuse. Into the corner, that's number 14, Kupchik. A lot of familiar names here. Secuse looks for a three, dishes back to Charlie up top. Then in the corner, all the way into the corner, that's Tessa Kupchik. She fakes and goes back up top. They're really taking their time. Very deliberate offensive positioning, offensive movement. That's number 21, Secuse, up top. Passes inside, tipped out by number 12. Alexis Russell gets a hand on it, goes back to Edgecumbe. So now we've got Secuse dribbling, looking, faking, dished inside, that's number 42, Scaffelsted, brings the ball up, back, offensive rebound, Bristol Charlie goes back up, missed shot, recovered by Metlakatla, and Alexis Russell brings the ball down the court. Fakes, drives, dishes out, three-point line, shot by Tanisha Nelson, and she nails it. That's a three-pointer and a 5-point lead for Metlakatla with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Play number 3 for Mt.Edgecumbe. Somebody should keep track of these plays. It's not me, but I'll try. 3-point attempt by number 22, Danielle Go. A little bit short, and the ball trickles away out of bounds. All right, here we go, folks. Inbounded by Metlakatla. Anthony Perkins is keeping track of things from the official side. They get across half court, and they set up their offense. 23, we have someone who just entered the game. That's Jocelyn Casperson for Metlakatla. Marissa Wow. We're going to call her Marissa, and I'll work on that last name. Jocelyn Casperson, an easier name to say. She nails a three-pointer. The basket's good, but I'm not sure if she yelled the bank shot. So does it still count? We'll see. 18-10. Metlakatla. Danielle Go shoots a three-pointer. It bounces up high. Looked like it was going in, but it sure doesn't. Dribbles out of bounds. Metlakatla ball. Autumn Baines checking in for the Lady Braves as number 14, Tessa Kupchik, takes a seat. So this is Baines inbounding. Has to dish it all the way up top. Passed over to Kupchik off the rim. So they're not hitting their three-pointers, not hitting too many shots. they're going to need to start figuring out a way to do that. A very nice play by Sasha Secuse. A long layup, kind of a shooting jump shot from about 8 feet out, and it swishes. 18-12, Metlakatla with a minute left. All right, setting it up top is Metlakatla. That's number 12, Alexis Russell. Down to the corner, back up to 21, Marissa Linyemi, we're going to go with. 3-point attempt from Nelson. Misses, recovered by Danielle Go. That's Bristol Charlie to Danielle Go to Secuse. Fakes, back to Danielle Go. Into the corner, Bristol Charlie to Secuse, draws the foul going up. These might be the first free throws of the game. So she's going to go to the line. That's Sasha Secuse. And did Joe just rejoin the broadcast?
I did indeed. I did indeed.
Welcome back. We just had a nice interview with Jeff. Unfortunately, I didn't get Jeff's last name. That's kind of a fail. But it was awesome to hear about their documentary filmmaking project following Metlakatla around this season.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to hear the story for sure.
And it's a lot more than just basketball. They're tracking, everything
okay.
these guys are doing. So
The team themselves, or the school?
yeah, it's focused on the team, the boys team specifically.
Okay.
And but also, what are these guys doing? Hunting, fishing, all kinds of things that your normal down south. That your normal down south team isn't up to. So, into the first quarter, it's Mt.Edgecumbe 12, Metlakatla 18. They're up by 6. And strong play by Metlakatla.
Joe, is this Clint?
We're off the air, is that right?
Well, I'm on a cell phone now. Don't get me on this. Let me call you back from the machine.
We're taking.
Don't put me back on this.
Shoot, look at this, Joe. I did it the first time earlier tonight. Seamart Quality Foods, you gotta love it.
What's on sale tonight?
That's frustrating.
It was 5 minutes ago, though, so they probably got an interview on.
Okay. I remember when it got really loud. It was in the middle of the interview. It must have been when the phone line came out. Here.
I was going to give it a minute, but go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry
All right,
about that.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Good, we'll take it. We'll take it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome Welcome back to BJ McGillis Gymnasium, where we are back in the second period here with the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves clinging back to a 3-point deficit here against the Chiefs, the MEHS Chiefs, by the way. Metlakatla leading 20-17. Close game. Metlakatla wearing their royal blue, moving right to left now with the ball. Mt.Edgecumbe girls wearing their home white with burgundy numbers. Knocked out of bounds. Looks like Metlakatla's going to get the ball. So sorry about the technical difficulties there. It happens.
I think we cut out during our interview with the documentary film crew for Metlakatla. Hopefully you guys caught most of that. It was a great interview. And but meanwhile, Metlakatla is really pulling away here in making their presence known. Actually, it was 20-10. Now
I was going to say.
Yeah, that was a few minutes ago. Now it's 20-17. So good job, Sitka, as Mt.Edgecumbe. We're regrouping here. Good job to Mt.Edgecumbe as they've made a game of it, and it's close again here in the second quarter.
Hey, what did you put in your coffee today, bro?
Well, you picked up my coffee, so.
I'll take the blame. I'll take full responsibility for that. Here we go. Secuse to Kupchiak. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Metlakatla. Fast break broken up by Secuse. Nice play there.
What the folks don't know, Joe, is that I did the play-by-play for the entire first quarter while we presumed we were on the air. So it was great practice for me.
And it definitely aired on the TV part and the YouTube stream.
Well, that's good to hear.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf said anyway, right?
That's right. So I want to say hello to everybody streaming, especially the parents, family, and friends of our Mt.Edgecumbe Braves throughout all of Alaska. Glad to have you with us.
3-pointer there by Sasha Secuse. Sorry, 2-pointer. Bringing the Braves within 1. It's the Metlakatla MEHS Chiefs 20. Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves 19. 5:22 to go in the second quarter.
We missed our station ID at the top of the hour. You're listening to AM 1230 KIFW, the sound of Sitka. Thanks for joining us this evening.
And ball stolen there by Joel Carson. It's up, the lip is good. Jolie Carson with the fast break lip, giving Mt.Edgecumbe the 21-20 lead with 4:54 to go.
How about that?
In the second quarter.
If you're just tuning in now, as most of you are, this is a very close game. But in the first quarter, Metlakatla really pulled away to a 10-point lead. So great job to the Lady Braves to recover quickly and obviously make a game of it. They're up by 1 now.
Yeah, Marissa Yelanimi with a few 3-pointers, and she's got a nice outside shot there. Big 3-pointer here from Mt.Edgecumbe, up and no good. Jolie Carlson trying that one there.
One benefit of the technical difficulties is that the folks at home did not hear me butcher that name. Can you say it one more time, Marissa, for us, Joe?
Marissa Yelanimi.
Yelanimi. Yes, I said that about 5 different ways in the first quarter.
Well, in your defense, I went down to get the pronunciation while you were interviewing our cameraman.
Well, I hope most of that interview came through. It was interesting, and what he told us, you know, what I don't think about is you don't know how these documentaries are going to go, so they spend all this time filming, and they don't really know what's going to happen. I said, you know, what's the end result of this project? And he said, well, we'll see where it goes from here.
So maybe at halftime you'll bring us up to speed with what's going there.
You bet. Metlakatla to the line, shooting 2. I'd give you your name and number, but her ponytail is completely covering her number.
Number 20 is Autumn Beams.
And that's Trina Hayward, by the way, at the line, shooting free throws. First one was good, tying the score 21-21. The second free throw coming up here. Second one is no good, rebounded by Metlakatla. So Metlakatla retaining possession here. Alexis Russell with the ball. Give it to Yelanimi. That's going to be a fun one to say. Good ball player, senior, 5'6" guard, Marissa. That's her first name. Stolen by Mt.Edgecumbe. Kennedy Stump with the rebound. Getting it to Sasa Secuse.
It was a good job on that rebound. She got in there and wasn't afraid to get her hands on the ball.
Stolen by Metlakatla. Errant pass there by Mt.Edgecumbe. Here goes Metlakatla moving from east to west. Scramble for the ball, out of bounds. John Watson, the referee, is going to say jump ball. Watson called the jump because he didn't know who knocked it out last. Oh, referee Hansen saying it's going to be the Miss Chiefs.
Miss Chiefs.
Gotta love that name. It's 2 words. It's not
Yeah,
one
they
word.
think they're pretty clever over there. Good for them.
21-21. We got a good game here going on here. 3:20 to go here at the B.J. McGillis Gymnasium. Metlakatla with the ball, working it in a slow down half-court offense here. Mt.Edgecumbe playing a 3-2 defense here. Nice pass under the rim, nothing there. Yelanimi with the 3, no good, off the backboard, and they're going to call that out of bounds. Mt.Edgecumbe will get the ball back. Still tied up, 21-21. 3:02 here before halftime. Jolie Carson with the ball, driving in the paint, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Stump. Stump to Secuse. Secuse looking in, nothing there. Carlson with the 3, no good. Rebounded by Mt.Edgecumbe. Good rebound there by Tessa Kupchak. Bristol Jarley checking into the game for Mt.Edgecumbe. A whistle blown here. It's going to be Metlakatla possession. Not sure what happened there, but Metlakatla has the ball. 2:38 to go before halftime.
I love this close game. 21-21. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Russell dribbles to Caperson. Caperson across this court to Johnson. Johnson with a 10-footer. It's good. Katrina Johnson, the 5'6" senior, converting for 2 points. 23-21. Metlakatla now with the lead. Bristol Charlie now running the point for Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves. Charlie to Carlson. Back to Charlie. Back to Kupchak. Back to Charlie. They're going right around the horn, back and forth. Now they try to get it inside to Secuse. Secuse looks, brings it back out to the 3-point line on the far end of the court.
Kennedy
Into
Stump.
the paint for Stump. Stump rejected, but maintained possession. Nice dribble drive in the paint, no good, and Mt.Edgecumbe is knocked out of bounds. They'll get the ball back though. Tessa Kupchak with the aggressive drive there, no basket, knocked out of bounds by Metlakatla, Cliff.
So nice block by Metlakatla on Stump, Kennedy Stump, before she could even release the ball. Just kind of deadlocked her, but Edgecumbe recovered. Now they get to inbound the ball.
So Edgecumbe gets the ball in bounds. Secuse to Charlie, Bristol Charlie. Kupchak, inside to Secuse. Secuse dribbles, right-handed layup is good! Sasa Secuse with the bucket, giving Mt.Edgecumbe the 1-point lead, 23-22. Here comes Metlakatla. Metlakatla slowing things down, 1:17 to go, nothing going on the court. Everyone is frozen.
Even
That's
me.
interesting. Even Cliff Richter gets the ball inside the paint. Katrina Johnson wrestling for the ball's still loose, and it goes back to Metlakatla. Scramble for the ball there. Russell dribbles it out. Hayward for 3, no good. Rebounded by Mt.Edgecumbe, good hustle there. And a long outlet pass, though, it wasn't long enough.
It's a great idea, but she couldn't quite muscle up for it.
Intercepted by Casperson.
Also known as hot pink shoes.
Russell to back to Casperson. Now Russell dribbles up to the free throw line, nothing there. Casperson with the ball. Yelanimi inside to Casperson. Johnson gives it up down to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bristol Charlie with the steal.
Ooh, it's a high dribble there. Pretty close to a...
Mt.Edgecumbe working perhaps for the last shot here.
Was that a travel or a double dribble? What do you call that when you have an awkward high dribble there?
That would have been a carry, a double dribble.
Yeah.
16 seconds to go. Mt.Edgecumbe up by 1 and possession of the ball right now. Kupchak kicks it out. Carlson to Bristol Charlie. To Secuse in the corner. No go, but rebounded by Secuse. Struggle for the ball. The layup goes up, and it's good. Oh, they're going to say no basket. No basket.
man.
Foul before the shot with 0.1
Could've
seconds
used
on
that.
the clock. Oh,
Why-
man. Clock running out with the touch of the ball there. So we are at the half. It is Mt.Edgecumbe 23 and the Metlakatla Miss Chiefs 22. What a game we got here, folks. We'll take a 2-minute break, get you some scoring updates, and we'll be right back here on KIFW 12:30 on your AM dial in Sitka, Alaska. Be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't take my sheet. So can we get you on the air? Maybe talk about the seniors or something with the team? It'll be easy. I'll ask you what you do. I'll ask you, introduce yourself, your name, what town you're from. What year are you in? Sophomore, junior? Sophomore? Okay. Junior. We're going to get it back in about a minute. I'll do the scores first, and then if he doesn't have the scores, we'll go to you first. I don't even know your last name, so you'll say it.
Jackson.
Nelson Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, cheerleader. Do you need to do anything?
No, she's got it.
25 seconds.
Copy.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And welcome back to BJ McGill's Gymnasium here at Mt.Edgecumbe High School, where the game is tied 23-23. We are at halftime right now. And I have the pleasure of having Nelson Jackson, a Mt.Edgecumbe student, here on the air. Got the headphones on and a microphone. And Nelson, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Nelson works here in the audio-video
Live streaming.
live stream department. So tell us what you do.
Yeah, I just live stream for family and friends back home that can't make it to any of these Mt.Edgecumbe sports that happen here in the BJ McGillis Gymnasium.
How long have you been doing this?
This is actually my first year, and I plan to come back next year and stream some more for my senior year. I'm a junior right now.
And do you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, I enjoy doing this.
So tell us what your setup looks like.
We just use Canon camera with a computer that has set up like
Through an interface or
yeah,
something,
we
like a mixer?
yeah, we set it up through a mixer that goes through a black magic device and produces decent quality streaming to streamers that are online.
Awesome. And you know, the other night I saw about 15 to 20 people were watching. Is that about an average?
Yeah, that's about an average.
That's
But
awesome.
during the volleyball season, the average is usually 30 to 35
No
viewers.
kidding. They love their volleyball, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. So you're, like you said, you're a junior right now.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
a junior.
And what town are you from?
I'm from Queefolk, Alaska.
Okay.
It's 15 to 20 miles upriver from Bethel.
Awesome. Okay. And you want to give anyone a shout out who might be listening or watching the video stream?
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I think you do a great job. You're such a nice guy to work with. You know, you've been working with us, and we borrow your equipment sometimes, and we make jokes, of course.
Yeah.
And you keep me in line, though. You make sure I'm being serious with my job, and I like that. So keep doing a good job there. And we'll get you on the air again before the season's over, but hope to see you again next season.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Nelson, thank you so much. So there you go. It's always nice to have a student come on and tell us a little bit what they do. And Nelson working always to the left-hand side of me here, getting that stream going so people can actually see the game as well as listen to our feed. So Cliff, yeah. So what do you got there, Cliff? You got some scoring updates for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's hear what you got.
The
That's a little hot. Okay, you better let me handle this because this is still a jumbled up mess, but I got this. We've got 23-23, so 23 per side. I'm going to run through the MEHS scoring. Tessa Kupchik has 2 points. Sasha Secuse with 6. Danielle leads the way. Danielle Go with 11 points. Also, we've got Faith Kamariff with 2 points and Autumn Beans with 2 points. That should add up to 23. For Metlakatla, here's the quick rundown. Katarina Johnson with 2 points. Alexis Russell with 2. Drina Hayward with 2. Marissa Yulanemi, I like it. Yulanemi with 6 and Tanisha Nelson with 9.
So again for 23 there.
23.
So we're all locked up. Cliff, thanks for confirming those scores. It's a tight game here at senior night. They're honoring the senior cheerleaders now for the Mt.Edgecumbe Braves. And maybe we'll give them a little shout out. Let me read the old program here. I'm reading the wrong one. Those are the boys. So senior cheerleaders tonight are Laura Ikata, Jenna Van Dyke, Sydney Cleveland, Kiara Johnson, and Helen Leanberger. Congratulations to all those senior cheerleaders. They do a great job here. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of time and commitment goes into things like this. So nice job here of honoring the cheerleaders. Also, we need to honor the seniors if we haven't already. Danielle Go, Tessa Kupchak, the players, and the manager, Nikki Pedlau for the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves. Congratulations, and we wish them the most of luck on their future endeavors. Really a nice bunch of kids here at Mt.Edgecumbe. Always a pleasant experience. Always a lot of effort that goes through here, and it's nice to see the seniors honored here on senior night. So
I was going to say we had some real nice words that Coach Kat Forrester shared about her seniors and the manager before the game, and now we're getting the same thing for the cheerleaders now. So good job, seniors. We're sure proud of you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice event for sure. So, in any case, we're going to take a 2-minute break, give it back to the studio, and Cliff Richter and Joe Montagna will be back for KIFW 1230 on your AM dial in Sitka. We will see you in 120 seconds.
When I first met Helen, it was when I had joined cheer and was assigned to her stunt group. She really reminded me of Regina George from Mean Girls when I first saw her. She's clearly intimidating if you hadn't noticed, but that wasn't really the case. Helen's an amazing person, inside and out. She's gorgeous, incredibly smart, talented, strong. Maybe not physically strong, but in every other way. Although I wish you would join sooner, I grew to know Helen as the amazing person she is through cheer, and I'm awfully glad I did because I would have missed out on an amazing friendship. Your life beyond Edgecumbe is going to hold so many new and exciting adventures, but don't forget us. We love you, Helen. Anybody else?
All right, thank you, Mt.Edgecumbe cheer. One more round of applause.
Metlakatla as we begin the second half. 23-23, these two girls teams. It's the point guard Alexis Russell over to Jocelyn Casperson, who had a strong first half. Into 15, Drina Hayward. And a shot by Tanisha Nelson misses, recovered by 14 of Mt.Edgecumbe, Tessa Kupchik. Let me grab the scoring totals from their first half. I can summarize those as we go. Danielle Go over to Bristol Charlie. Charlie did not score in the first half, but she's a key member of this two-point guard system that we have going here. That's number 14, Tessa Kupchik. Over to Danielle Go. She was the high scorer with 11 points in the first half. Up top to number 44, that's Letitia Scafflested, who started the second half. Did not start the first half.
We got 2 students.
All right, Joe reports we got a couple interviews coming up, so that'll be great. It's still 23-23, no score, no second half scoring yet. It's Metlakatla ball over to 15. Who is 15? It's Drina Hayward, of course it is. Nice shot by 23 Jocelyn Casperson, but again the shot doesn't fall. Recovered by Mt.Edgecumbe, and they're setting up their offense up top. Are we ready for these interviews, Joe?
Yeah, I think so. So Mt.Edgecumbe has the ball in the half court. As we wait for Cliff to give Emmett Dunaway the headset. Emmett, if you slide over right here. It's up to you, man. Yeah, so stopping the action here. Still 23-23, 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go. And we welcome Emmett Dunaway on the air here. Emmett, a senior, right, from Mt.Edgecumbe?
Junior.
Junior. Oh, the book has you as a senior. All right, so Cliff, we have to change that then. So, which is awesome because then we get one more year to see it play.
Oh, yeah.
So we've been watching these games all year, calling the games on the radio. We've said your name quite a bit this year, and tonight it was great watching you play as well. How's it going?
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know,
have you done a lot of radio interviews before?
not really.
Okay, I didn't think so. And that's okay. It's great to have you here.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a question for you. So before the second half, you got the ball a lot at your spot, right around the free throw line at the elbow, but you passed it a lot.
Yeah.
And we were wondering why you weren't taking the shot. You had a couple open shots, but halftime it changed.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Coach was saying, you know, just be more aggressive, I guess. And my teammates were telling me, instead of passing, like if I'm open, just shoot it, I guess.
And you nailed quite a few in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're always a good rebounder. You're always hustling underneath the boards. You're a real athletic player as well. It was good to see you, though, shoot the rock. We were talking about that. Well, like, he's a different kid now in the second half, and it definitely showed. So you're a junior, like you said.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on college yet? Thinking about it?
Kind of.
What are you thinking of?
Trying to go into, like, physical therapy.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Right on. My stepson is a junior at Fisitka, Austin Morrison. He wants to be a PT as well. You guys are used to that, right? When you're getting your injuries and you're working out, you know, it's something that's in your field. So right on. That's if the NBA doesn't draft you, right? If the NBA calls, you're going there, right? And where are you from, Emmett?
Dillingham.
Dillingham, right on. I know where that is. Not too close to here, though.
Yeah.
Anybody out there you want to shout out? Say hi to?
No.
Anyone watching? No? No girlfriend out there or anything? No?
No.
All right, right on. Well, thanks for coming on the air. Let's see. Oh, your girls' team scored one more point.
Okay.
We're still tied up. Do you want to do some play-by-play?
No, I'm kidding.
No? He's good. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the air, Emmett. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And good luck around the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Take it easy on our sick wolves, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right, that was Emmett Dunaway, folks. Where's Adam and Bean? Come over here, Bean. Get over here. Why not? We got another high schooler here. We can interview him, right? Come on. So we had a Mt.Edgecumbe student now. What's so nice about this is we have a Mt.Edgecumbe student hanging out with a Sitka student, okay? A guy I never met, Emmett Dunaway, very nice kid on the air.
Oh, I'm also an Edgecumbe student though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I learned something every day.
Yeah.
I just assumed because you went to high school, you went to the middle school.
Yeah.
28-27 is your score, by the way. The Metlakatla are taking a 1-point lead. I've known Adam, I know Aaron too, but I've known Adam for a very long time since he was in kindergarten. A real athletic kid. What are you doing in school these days? Give me an update.
I'm doing pretty good.
Are you
right now?
wrestling?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Wrestling season's over in December though.
How did that go?
It went well. It's a little bit. It's tougher than middle school wrestling. I will say.
I would say, right?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
I am. Yeah. It's fun. It's a lot harder. A lot more competition.
Okay.
So I'm excited. Today was this year was more of it was more difficult than my past wrestling seasons. So
Apparently it doesn't get any easier. The competition gets tougher.
Yeah.
People get bigger. But dude, you've surpassed me in height. You're looking like your dad a little bit. Who wins a wrestling match right now? You or Dad?
Oh, definitely Dad.
He still wins,
yeah,
huh?
he's a beast.
Right on. Well, you're following his footsteps, though.
Yeah.
You gonna fish this summer?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad.
Right
Go
on.
out
Good,
there.
good, good.
I'm excited for that.
Good. You're a hard-working dude. I know that. It was fun coaching you in baseball. I know
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
We almost made you a pitcher that year.
Almost.
And I know you were trying for that fence. And
I was.
Maybe I could still toss you a few this summer and see if
Yeah.
I can get one over.
I might try out this Sunday.
No kidding.
Do that. Yeah.
Well, I'm not coaching this year, but
You're not.
I can still throw some BP. I still have an arm here. So let's see. What's the score? It's 29-28. The Lady Braves are up by 1. 3:39 to go in the third quarter. You want to tell us what's happening on the floor here? Do a little radio?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We got Sasha here running up the court with the ball.
Oh, I love it. He knows the players. This
Yeah, I
is
do.
good.
21 there. Autumn Beans. Ooh, almost with the 3 there.
Autumn Beans, no relation to the Bean family. I thought they were just more beans.
No, I'm Adam Bean,
I know
Autumn
that.
Beans.
I know that.
So it's a little bit.
joke.
It's a little bit.
It was a
It's
bad
confusing
joke.
when you hear it on the. You hear it on there though. You hear it.
Right, absolutely. So you don't know the Metal Catler girls, obviously.
I
right?
don't know.
So you can use their numbers or something. So tell us what's
Okay.
happening here.
Right here we got a pass. Oh, that was a steal.
Who is that?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure.
We got to work on his radio shtick. Give
Okay.
us a number if you don't know the
Okay,
name.
12's running up the court right here for a layup. She shoots. And it's good.
Nice.
And it's good. That's
basket.
2.
Great call.
Yeah.
Do one more for us now. with
Okay,
the
right here
girls.
we got Bristol, 24. She's got some great offense as you can see here.
She does.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout called. Okay, well, this is a good break to maybe send you back.
Thanks for having me on.
So, what do you think of your boy Emmett? You guys are friends?
Yeah, I met him this year. He's a great guy.
Is he a great guy?
I love hanging out with him. Yeah, he's a good influence.
Is he a quiet dude, or is he a loud guy off the court?
A little bit of both, man. He knows when he should talk and when he shouldn't. He's very respectful.
Who wins in a wrestling match, you or Emmett Dunaway?
Definitely me.
Oh.
Easy pin.
Who wins in a one-on-one basketball game, you or Emmett?
I'd have to do that one too.
All right, so
I'd have
you're
to do
even.
that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's got better math scores? Ty?
Yeah.
Nelson's saying Emmett Dunaway does. We're gonna give it to Emmett. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he's a star.
Hey, I'll see you on the baseball field maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Adam being in the house, thanks for coming on the air. Thank you, Emmett. This is fun. So Mt.Edgecumbe kids, always great to get them on the air. 29 for Mt.Edgecumbe, 30 for Metlakatla. Close game here is going to come down to the wire. Cliff is writing out his resume, I think, for NBC Sports. I don't know what he's writing down there. I think he's tallying up some scores, actually. So I'll give you some play-by-play here. Metlakatla with the ball. Getting a pass inside the paint. Nothing there. Whistle blown. We're going to have a loose ball foul called by Anthony Perkins. Metlakatla up by 1. This game is back and forth. Teams trading baskets. Teams actually trading good defensive stops. We're not many baskets going on here. Just a lot of defensive stops. So Metlakatla with the 1-point edge right now.
Yeah, we did a couple interviews.
Three-pointer is good. We did. That was a three-pointer right there. So Metlakatla jumps out to a 4-point lead now, 33-29. Yeah, I thought that was fun. A couple of Mt.Edgecumbe kids.
Couple awesome interviews. You did a great job, yet it's still a really close game.
And Mt.Edgecumbe answers with a three-pointer right there. 33-32 with 1:54 to go in the third quarter. I spoke too soon about the defense. They're throwing buckets down left and right now. Oh, both teams.
You lit a fire under him, Joe.
Number 12, Alexis Russell, going down hard. She's okay, though. She's okay. Yeah, so it was nice to get Emmett on the air and a fellow classmate, Adam Bean. Real funny kid when I used to teach him back before high school. Real good guy, though, I know that. And he's friends with Emmett. So it was interesting. He called about 30 seconds of play-by-play.
I heard that. He did a good job, too.
And
He's hired.
He knows the girl's first name, so it's funny. He's saying, Sasha gets it out to Bristol. It's all good, though.
Might be doing better than me.
Oh, nice save there. Nice save by Danielle Go, the senior, on senior night, doing some good things. 33-32, and Edgecumbe has the ball moving right to left here. 1:26 to go in the third quarter of action. Anybody's ball game right now. Secuse with the ball. Takes it up past three-point line. Kicks it back out. She gets it in the corner. Up for three. Secuse misses the three-pointer. Rebounded by Jolie Carson. Carson with the ball. Carson throws up a three-pointer. Off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Metlakatla. Stuck in traffic there. Takes the ball out. Oh, a moving screen. They didn't call that.
Saw that.
Metlakatla with the rebound. Nelson's going to make some corrections for me on my scorecard. I thought I had that name wrong. What would I do without Nelson here, Cliff? He's just on it. Autumn Beans is number 20, not Jolie Carlson. See what happens when they don't do the proofing of
They
the,
weren't.
of the
They hedged their bets and listed Joelle twice.
Oh, come on. Thank you, Nelson. Nelson is on it. He heard it and he fixed it.
Nelson is our fact checker.
Love it. He's part of the team. It's official. We might have to give him a couple of bucks.
No fake news here.
So Mt.Edgecumbe with the ball going right to left, down by one with 42 seconds to go. Metlakatla up 33-32. Clock is ticking. 35 seconds to go. Oh, the pass goes right through the hands of Autumn Beans. Jolie Carlson, by the way, wearing number 11 today, not number 20, so it was a typo in the program. I apologize for that. Never too late to correct it, though. Stop and play here. Alexandra Eaton-Milne checking in for Metlakatla with 34 seconds to go. Clock is ticking. Metlakatla with the ball moving left to right down to the half court. Kicks that to Nelson. Nelson with the ball. Nelson at the top of the key. Gets it across. Barely saved and given back to Mt.Edgecumbe. Here comes the fast break. Autumn Beans on the break. Slows things down. 18 seconds to go. Wisely slowed things down. She didn't really have a basket there. Autumn Beans for three in the corner. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Metlakatla. Metlakatla with the touchdown pass up to Casperson for the layup. No good. Rebounded by Mt.Edgecumbe with 3 seconds left. 2, 1. The shot is up at the buzzer. No good.
Very well executed.
Very well. Would have counted. It was off by a couple of inches, though. The third quarter is over. I need to have a drink of water here, Cliff. We're going to give the, we'll give you something to say while I take a drink.
Danielle did a great job. You didn't know if she was going to be the one taking the shot or if she was going to dish it off. Was that Sasha? I think it was, who fired off the shot. And thrilling on the other end is Edgecumbe narrowly missed a layup that would have given them a 3-point lead. But what we've got here is a 1-point game, and we're set up for a very enticing fourth quarter of ladies basketball.
A dramatic ending possibly in the works here. So we're going to keep it here on the quarter break. Again, it's 33-32. Metlakatla missed Chiefs up by 1, and we're going to have a full 8 minutes of basketball to go. And you know, the defense loosened up a little bit there, and there were baskets being traded. I think I did jinx them when I said it was a defensive quarter. 3-pointers were being traded, then layups being traded. And it's going to be interesting to see how this fourth quarter goes, Cliff.
I can't wait. In fact, we don't have to. They're about to inbound the ball.
They are, and we found out that the interview did indeed air with the cameraman, so our listeners heard all about the documentary that is being filmed for Metlakatla and their journey through Southeast basketball, specifically the boys basketball team.
That's wonderful. I was looking forward to the interview, and I had a little bit of steam coming out of my ears when I found out some of it didn't get picked up. But fortunately, most or all of it did, so that's great.
It sure did. So Mt.Edgecumbe with the ball now, moving right to left, wearing their white uniforms, maroon numbers. Trying to work something here. Bristol Charlie gets it out to Kupchak. Kupchak to Beans. Beans for three. No good. Rebounded by Charlie. Stripped from the back. She goes right back up.
Way to go.
Makes the layup. Bristol Charlie being aggressive and pursuing the basket.
And she's been working hard all game, and believe it or not, those are her first 2 points, even though she's such an important part of this Edgecumbe offense.
Yeah, running that point position really and passing the ball in and playing great defense. Big two-pointer up, and it is good.
That's Tanisha Nelson. She's got, wow.
So 35-34 now, Metlakatla with that basket by Nelson.
Believe it or not, I've got 17 points for Tanisha Nelson. Good job.
It's about half of her team's points.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on her, folks.
Kupchak's shot is blocked, rebounded by Secuse. Secuse, oh, nice pass in the paint. Oh, out of the hands and into the hands of Melicala. Fast break by Casperson. Up the lamp is no good. Collision down low, fight for the ball. They're going to call it a jump ball.
Boy, these girls are working hard. That was number 42.
Not on my roster.
Faith Kamariff.
All right.
And I think number 12. Who was that? I knew it was a jump ball. They're really amped up here, working hard. 1 point lead for Metlakatla, Mt.Edgecumbe ball.
6:17 to go. Bristol Charlie running the point for Mt.Edgecumbe. Working it in a half court. Bristol Charlie gets it across to Beans. Beans, Bristol Charlie playing catch. Nice quick ball movement. Beans puts up a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Metlakatla, almost intercepted by Beans. Metlakatla maintains possession. Gets the ball across. Tanisha Nelson. Turnover, whistle blow. Looks like it's going to be Mt.Edgecumbe ball. Travel call. Thank you, Dan Edelin. I missed the call there. It takes a village here in the booth to get the plays right.
Yes, it does. And Nelson's always the man on the scene, and when he's not there, others are.
Dan Edelin catching the travel there. So, Mt.Edgecumbe working in the half-court offense. Kupchak looking inside, nothing there. Gets it back up to Secuse. Secuse at the top of the key. To Allen. Elizabeth Allen. Back to Kupchak. Kupchak to Allen. Allen swings it around and back to Secuse. Secuse swings it around to Kupchak. Kupchak puts up a 10-footer. It's good! Wow. Kupchak with 30, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a 36-35 1-point lead. I'm telling you, Cliff, back and forth with 5 minutes to go.
That was a quality move, that jump shot.
It was indeed. Looks good.
That's a tricky distance to nail that jump shot, too. Not everybody can do that. What was that, maybe 12 feet out or something?
It was a long two, for sure.
Good luck with that.
So Mt.Edgecumbe back with the ball again now. The ball was kicked away from Metlakatla, so Mt.Edgecumbe in control with the ball. Secuse. Over to Kupchak. Kupchak in the paint. Nice pass down low to Kamarith. Rebounded by Bristol Charlie. Good offensive rebound there. That's important. Secuse starts over again. Secuse to Charlie. Charlie in the corner. The Kupchak for three. No good.
Pretty close.
Rebounded by Metlakatla. 4:21 to go. Metlakatla down one. The layup on the right side. No good. Rebounded by Mt.Edgecumbe. By Kamarith. You know, we haven't seen Kamarith and Allen play a lot this year, Cliff.
Right.
Making their presence felt here, though, with some good rebounds and some good ball handling here. Secuse with the ball to Bristol Charlie. Back to Secuse, who's at the top of the three-point line, dead center. Allen now on the near side. Back inside to Kamarith, who, nice spin move. Oh, the shot doesn't go. That was a good move.
It was a very good move.
Offensive rebound by Kupchak, and she was fouled.
I was impressed by that move.
Yeah, a little Olajuwon-ish.
That's the move I always wanted to figure out, but
well, maybe
got blocked before I got there usually.
Maybe she could teach you a step or two.
I'm going to go talk to her after the game.
Yeah.
Might be a little late for me, though.
Your knee's retired, but you never know. If there's no one defending you, Cliff, we won't say anything.
But what she did was she took a few steps. I mean, she pivoted, but she really cleared space for herself before she went up.
First free throw is no good. 36-35, still your score for Mt.Edgecumbe. Senior Tessa Kupchak from Togiak about to take her second free throw. The shot is up and good. Giving Mt.Edgecumbe a 2-point lead, 37-35. Hopefully the scoreboard, there you go, thank you. Danielle Go checking in, the senior. Metlakatla now with the ball, moving left to right, down two. 3:44 to go in the ball game. Casperson to Nelson. Nelson all the way across to Russell. Russell on the other side to Yelani. Casperson. And knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it stays Metlakatla way.
That was Elizabeth Allen with a nice defensive play to tip the ball out of bounds. She's got the eye of the tiger right now. You can tell she's excited to be in this game.
So stolen by Bristol Charlie. Mt.Edgecumbe with the ball back. 3:20 to go. Mt.Edgecumbe up to 37-35.
I like the energy we're seeing right now.
Quick three-pointer off the hands of Mt.Edgecumbe.
A little too quick, wasn't even close, but I like the energy that we're seeing from the Braves. They keep this up, I think they're going to get it.
Timeout called by the Metlakatla Mischiefs. So we will kick it back to the studio for 1 minute. It's Mt.Edgecumbe 37, Metlakatla 35. 3:09 to go in the fourth quarter. This is Joe Montani with Cliff Richter, KIFW 1230 in Sitka, Alaska. See you in 60 seconds.
Points now. Wait to go.
With a 38-37 lead. Stop the clock at 2:43.
20 points. They have 38 points, and she's got 20 of them. That's impressive.
This was more than half the team's points. Mt.Edgecumbe will take the ball out on their own side of the court. Kicked out, a wide open three for Kupchiak is no good. Rebounded by Mt.Edgecumbe. Fight for the ball. The ball is loose. A whistle is blown. John Watson, the referee, is saying foul on number 21.
So if you're Mt.Edgecumbe, don't you tell your players, whatever you do, don't let Tanisha Nelson beat you? Isn't that a strategy you would take?
You would think, but there's a lot of good players on that team too. Metlakatla with the steal. 2:31 to go. Metlakatla up 1. Metlakatla operating it outside the three-point line. Quick ball movement here. Oh, the ball thrown out of bounds. The ball was thrown a little too fast.
Trying to get it to Nelson, but she wasn't there. There was a little bit of a reach for her.
She threw it out a little bit, yep. So Metlakatla up 1, 2:18 to go.
It's a possession they needed, too.
Mt.Edgecumbe with the ball. 2:10 left. Bristol Charlie gets it into Secuse. Secuse outside the three-point line. Takes an open three-pointer. It's good! Sasha Secuse for 3.
Show me the Bitcoin.
Mt.Edgecumbe 40. Metlakatla 38, 151 to go. And that was the first Bitcoin shout out of the game.
Well, the night's almost over. I had to get it in sometime.
What a good place to put it. All right, so Metlakatla working it inside. Oh, the layup is blocked by Secuse. Clean block, knocked out of bounds. Sasa Secuse playing completely great defense right there. Some tenacious D by Sasa Secuse.
Alexis Russell went up with almost looked like it was going to be an uncontested layup.
Timeout. We're going to take we're going to take 1 minute for this. Sorry. We'll take a 1 minute break. Give it back to Clint there. KIFW 1230 on your AM dial. See you in 1 minute.
That was an awesome block.
Yeah.
It was pretty risky, really. Like, a little bit of a reckless block. I mean, you see it coming, you're thinking, oh, boy.
We can run plenty of ads, Cliff. Cliff and Clint, if you're listening. After the game, we'll take a 3 minute break to get the scoring recap. Then we'll do scoring recap, and then we'll send it back again, and then we'll do a game recap, and then over. Yes, and I'm not going to talk about it. Or I might say they're missing 4.
15,
Copy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And welcome back here where we have a nail biter. Mt.Edgecumbe is up 40-38 over Metlakatla with 1:34 to go. Clock is ticking. Quick three-pointer is up and good. Tanisha Nelson adding to her point total. Wow, Metlakatla with a 1-point lead, 41-40. 1:29 to go. Cliff, what a game we got.
I love this. This is fantastic. Great basketball.
And a 30-second timeout, so we'll kick it back to Clint again for 30 seconds. KFW 1230 on your AM dial. We'll see you in 30 seconds. to Clint Daniels in the studio. We will see you, KIFW 1230. We'll see you in 3 minutes.
Wow. Now, who was that who hit the free throws? I didn't mark those.